Hello. Sorry, I'm just eating Jaffa cakes. Can you hear me okay? Welcome back. I'll stop eating Jaffa cakes now. Welcome back to part 3, guys, of the Friday streams. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Can you see the rail controller and stuff? Jaffa cakes. You're having a laugh, mate. Penguin TV, sub for 2 months. Thank you, Penguin. Better trains to finish up the day's festivities, I thought, guys. Got some new stuff to try out. How was your food? Very nice. I had homemade lasagna and garlic bread. Lovely. Lovely. If you need it a bit louder, turn your volume up, dude. Third stream in one day. Indeed. Making up for last night's no stream. Tiger Diver, 7 months up, thank you. Stars are the best, 8, 4 months up. Stars are the best. Love it. Can I have some? If I could send you a Jaffa cake over the internet, I would gladly send you all a Jaffa cake over the internet. The volume is on a little on the lower side. I can boost it slightly like that. I mean, the problem is when you start boosting volumes is you tend to get distortion. So you have to be careful with that. The chat is indeed covering the screen. You spotted that one. You spotted that deliberate chat overlay. Okay, what are we doing today? Right. I've got a couple of new scenarios to try out here. So this is the first time I've tried them. This one here. West Coast Mainline Trent Valley. Not done this one. So I thought we'd give this a go. Popeman 1 sub 4 months. Thank you, Popeman. Audio good, video good. That's all that matters. I thought we'd try this. I haven't done any of these. I've only just installed it like a couple of days ago. Trent Valley. Not tried any of this yet. But it's got quite a few scenarios. I think this is quite a recent one as well, Trent Valley. It came out not long ago. So hopefully the quality should be pretty good. I've also put the rail driver back. I've got the new drivers for this thing installed, the beta drivers. So hopefully this should work nicely now. I see F1 2015 not go down so well. Some want their money back. McBone, that's always true of any game these days, to be honest with you. Most people just buy a game, play it for half an hour, and then get a refund on Steam. But yeah, whatever. Don't worry about it, McBone. Martin H sub for 2 months. Thank you, Martin. Can we do a high-speed train? It's unlikely there's a high-speed train on this scenario. Trent Valley doesn't have any high-speed trains. As far as I know. It does have Class 66, so this is all the freight train, probably. And these are going to be the stopping trains. So I've never seen this scenario at all. Never even sparked it up. So you guys are going to see it first as well as I am. Yeah, there are no steam trains on Trent Valley either. And then I've got another scenario, which is, and also a new one, I think, the Miami West Palm Beach route. I think it's called West Palm, Miami. It's a Miami route. Welcome to Miami and all that. So we'll try that as well. What video editing software do you use on your videos? Adobe Premiere CC 2014. I've not updated to 2015 yet. You had a camera on Sabrina. It's Sabrina. You keep spelling. It's not Sabrina. It's Sabrina. She gets offended when you call her Sabrina. Look at her eyes. Look at that. That is a stir, right? You don't want to mess with Sabrina. Okay? So don't spell her name wrong. Otherwise I get really, really angry. You don't want my udders in your face. Okay? East Coast Mainline goes right past your house. Nice. Well, this is West Coast. Miami's boring. Said no one ever. Miami is boring. Subrina. Named after subs. Sub. S-U-B. Right, okay, let's try something on here. What have we got? What have we got? Down limited. Drive a limited stop express between Rugby and Stafford with the only one intermediate stop at Nuneaton. Wow. That's my son was born in Nuneaton. Dub AUT, hope the rail driver works out for you. We'll see. One of the latest drivers. Had to mess about with the config. I tell you, they don't make this thing easy. This thing is You have to start editing files. Bottom camera is not blurred. The bottom camera is absolutely fine, dude. Looks fine to me. Nope, that's definitely not blurred. It's your face. It's blurred when you get really close because the camera's got a limited focal length. I mean, that is about 3 centimeters away from the camera lens, which is pretty good focus, to be honest. Alice Darian, hey Paul, I just got my results from college today, and now I have a HND in CAD. Nice. Very chuffed with myself. Take care. Nice. Congrats, dude. Well done. All that hard work's paying off. I had this game. I personally couldn't get used to it and didn't play it, but oh well. Oh well, indeed. It was blurred. Well, the camera's on autofocus, so it kind of fixes itself. Unless there's muck on the lens, which I don't think there is. Sabrina's eyes are very scary. Yeah, you don't want to mess with her. Let's try this. Spring. Oh, it is a typical wet spring day in the Midlands. Okay, let's do that. Try something relatively easy. I've got to get my head around this. It's been a little while since I've used this thing. So, yeah, I'll be mashing all the wrong buttons. I'm building my own custom controller. Nice. They've got an API you can use. You wear the same shirt for every stream, don't you? Nope. I actually had a black Here the Squirrel t-shirt on Sunday and Saturday, if you noticed. This is a grey one. So you are wrong, sir. You could deliver him pizza on your scooter. But I'm waiting to see how you like this to see whether I will purchase the route or not. Well, that's kind of the thing, Shane. That's what we're here to do. Driver, a Birmingham service is ahead of us. We will follow this train into Rugby. Please proceed with caution. Let's get some wipers going here. Okay, external view. Lights. Cool beans. Front cab view, that's that one. Track IR is enabled. Let's get the reverse into forward. It's one of those. Okay, let's get some info up. Small chat as well. Let's get small chat going. There we go. Right, let's reset my track IR. There we go. And we're off. That is a small cab view. Well, I mean, this is what a train driver has, you know. He has a vertical window. Max speed 110. Let's get rid of that mouse. We don't need the mouse. So that is the train we're on. I really wish they would code it so that the mouse disappeared after a few seconds. Just stay hidden, you know. Right, I'm proceeding with caution. We've got a single yellow light. Been double watching you tonight. I watched most of Ellie's F1 stream alongside this. Great thing I have a mustache. Take care. Good night, Remo. Right, bell, sound, range. Okay, just getting myself used to everything. Hello, Meat Cub. How you doing, sir? Okay, we've got a double yellow now. I'm just going to back off on the accelerator a second. How many buttons can we actually press in this cab, I wonder? Screen wipers. What's this one? Master switch. They don't work. That does work. That works. Tail switch. I should probably get ready to... Oh, we're still on a single. Fine. Stopping at Nuneaton, apparently. Right. Pick up passengers from Rugby 905. We're due to arrive in late. Blimey. Let's get a wiggle on. How's the game audio, by the way? Can you hear it okay? I mean, admittedly, the engine is quite quiet. But can you hear that? I wonder if that phone is internal or can the drivers... I think that phone, they pick up and talk to passengers, I think. They press the PA button there, but I don't know if they talk to the signalers with it as well. Not 100%. Audio's good. Okay, fine. Awesome. Blimey, we're actually going to be pretty late here. Okay, that's a double yellow. I can't go any faster. Oh god. I just saw a 50 speed limit on the track then. Rugby platform 2 coming. The rain is louder than the engine. Well, that's a modern engine for you, I guess. Okay, let's get ready to decelerate.
This is the limited stop service for crew. Calling at Rugby, Nuneaton, Stafford, and crew only. The next stop is Rugby. Please remember to take all of your luggage and personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
Wow. That was such a nicely computer-generated voice right there. Okay, I'm slowing down. Well, not quick enough. I'm about to get fined. Oh man, so don't know the braking distance on this thing. Beanpole 93, hi Paul from Epping in Essex. I had a haircut this afternoon, it was fantastic. I had a free massage. It's a weird haircut you went for. You had a free massage with your haircut? That's actually pretty unusual. I've never known a haircut have a free massage. Flipping heck, brake already? Beep the horn. You kind of lose points if you use the horn incorrectly. That's the thing. Is nobody getting on this thing? Is there an internal cab view? No. That's the back. Tell me we're leaving. Depart 907. Oh, that's cool. You've got a minute to have a look around this thing. Nice paint skin. That's me, apparently. It looks like he's playing piano. Look at his hands. He definitely looks like he's playing piano. Even his fingers are moving. That's so weird. The lights are wrong. There's always one. Okay. What should the lights be on, dude? And where's the light controls here? Cab lighting, no. Marker tail switch. Marker only. Daylight set. There's daylight. How's that? There is a passenger view. Well, I'm pressing 5 and we're not getting it, so there's no passenger view that I can find. Do the passengers still look at their watch? I don't know if that was unique to Somerset or not. Next stop, Nuneaton. You can actually get this control box. Oh god. The wrong lever. You can actually get this control box. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think I saw an email from Excalibur Publishing in the UK that they were selling this at a discount. Normally £200, now £150. Now, I don't know if they've got any in stock. I just remember seeing an email this week saying these were on offer, 25% off. Which is quite a big deal at the price of this thing. Do you have a cold or hay fever? Hay fever, dude. Hay fever all the way. Scroll through the interior cam. Use the arrow keys PAX view, trust me. Okay. I will once we get into some green bit. Hey, Mega Astro Gamer. Alright, let's go full acceleration. Go to the cab view and click right arrow a few times to get passenger view. Yeah, I'd like to. Just concerned. Make sure to open the door behind you. Why would you do that? The heck was that? We just went over something and the power dropped. Karakon123 sub for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much. Horn will not use points. Okay. That's what it sounds like. Very exciting. Hey Paul, your videos are awesome, thank you. Don't go too fast, you won't be able to stop in time at the next station. Well, we're stopping at Nuneaton, which is in 12 miles, so I'm not too worried about that. I think we can stop within 12 miles. Squirrel, I live near Nuneaton. I used to live in Coventry, and my son was born at Nuneaton Hospital. So, yep, I know Nuneaton. Okay, we are absolutely on the speed limit. Look at that. 0.5 miles per hour away from the speed limit. Power drop. That was the neutral zone. Sorry, the neutral section. Was that Klingon territory? Where is Sir Doyle? Sir Doyle is inside. He went over a neutral section of the overhead line. OHLE, overhead line. What does E stand for? Exchange? What do you use to look around? Well, my neck muscles. They help me to move my head. But my eyes as well. I kind of use those too. They help me to look around. Power drop when you go over the isolation point because you're changing power stations along the line. What if you stop your train right on that section? Okay, we've got a 75-mile-an-hour section coming up. In real life, if you stop your train on that section, you won't be able to move. That's what I wondered. What a small window. Is that Windows 10? LOL. I see. It was 75 while we changed track. That's fine. How do you set up the rail driver? You go to the raildriver.com, no, sorry, railworks.com website, is it? Raildriver.com? You go to their website, and then you click on support, and then you click on Train Simulator, and then all the instructions are right in front of you. It says step by step, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And it's tedious. It takes about 10 minutes, but it's pretty simple. It's not always raining in this game. Did you watch my Somerset Sun video? It's not always raining in this game. Wow, that is a quiet train. It's the Trent Valley line. It is indeed. Somerset video was beautiful. Yeah, I really enjoyed that line. It was a lovely day along that Somerset. Is that a canal next to us? Oh yeah, look at that. Canal with some barges on it. Nice. We're smashing it. 107 miles per hour. Just went through the Klingon territory. Uh-oh, what's going on? What's going on? The emergency brakes kicking in. What the hell? What did I not do? Seriously, what did I not do? That is so weird. Honestly don't know what I did wrong then. Dub AUT with a blank message. Thank you, Dub AUT. On the rail switch thing, which switch is which? What do you mean? Nah, there's no dead man switch, dude. I can only imagine I went through an AWS and didn't realise, but there was no signal AWS. That's kind of weird. I didn't notice a yellow signal of any kind. I must have gone through one. And it tripped the emergency. In-game fault, look to the right. What am I looking at? Not sure what I'm looking at. Look at the speedometer, you see it's orange. If you're in that, the long brakes are applied. It's doing it again. Oh, I see. You mean that bit, that yellowy bit? So if I go between 100 and 110, I get automatic braking. Wow. Okay. Dream Trucker. Hi, Paul. First time donating. Thank you so much, Dream Trucker. Just wanted to thank you because you make amazing work with these streams. Your streams and YouTube videos make my day, and they are the best thing at YouTube and Twitch, so thank you. P.S. PayPal. Dream Trucker, thank you very much. Your first ever delivery. Thank you, dude. I need to get some kind of little animation when that happens. That'd be kind of cool. And up on the screen, you were saying. What's that there? That's just the pressure, isn't it? Okay. Maximum speed 110. So why do I get auto braking between 100 and 110? What's the idea of that then? Passenger view. How do we do the passenger view then? How do we do passenger view? Is that passenger view? Lol. Hang on. How far have we got left? Okay, 2 miles. I'm not messing about passenger view right now. 9:05 PM, Paul. Can you Adam and Eve it? I'm trying to guess at the brake distance here.
This is the limited stop service for crew calling at Nuneaton, Stafford.
Press 5. I've pressed 5, dude. I've pressed 5 loads of time. I keep saying that it doesn't do it, and somebody's saying, no, there's a different way of doing it. But if you press 5, it doesn't do anything. That's 4. I think I started braking a bit too early. Oh well. Better than overshooting, right? Driving F1 cars and trains in one day. Indeed. brakes work better at high speed than low speed. Let's have a look at the external camera. Yeah, well within the zone there, that's fine. Use the arrow keys in the cab. Okay. Okay, arrow keys. That's what the arrow keys do. Okay. Random? Right, that guy scares me. Dave M84, hi Paul, I've seen this now for the second time. Matt streamed it last night. You should try out. Hang on. Wait a sec, Matt. Let me get back in the seat. Right, we're off. You should try the workshop scenarios, as there's some great scenarios on there. Also, the Class 66 scenarios are of the great Daventry to Grangemouth, ran by DRS and ESL. Watch out for the in-game faults. Look at the screen. The in-game faults. I don't know what that means. You can open the cab door from a passenger view. I think we can turn the wipers off. It appears to have stopped raining. No, we've lost all power. No! James Goddard, 7 months sub. Thank you, James. Hi, Squirrel. How are you going? I'm going well, sir. How are you? Right, we've got 20 miles to Litchfield. In-game faults. What do you mean by that? Mr. Howlrunner. Once again, I'm thinking how to fill the space with 300 letters. Fair enough. Question. What do you call a pile of cats? Answer. A meowton. Oh, God. Still so many left. You rock. Never stop making content. And out of nowhere, Silent Hunter 3 is still the best of the series. He just sit there typing this. Ha! I've done it. Exactly 300. Yeah, but you cheated, Howlrunner. There's a space after the word series before the full stop. So that doesn't count. You actually cheated. The train may develop faults in the game. Ah, okay. It's like that, is it? Is that how it is with this train? So that's a bit weird. Uh-oh. We're slowing down again. We're slowing down. I can't get it to reset. This has just messed up the whole flipping thing just by sitting in the back and opening the doors. Lol. It won't accelerate. I don't know why, but it won't accelerate. Well, that's messed it up. Scumbag game. What is going on? Is this an in-game fault? It keeps stopping. Look at your board on the right. WT, in-game faults reminds me of one stream where you broke down with your diesel on the way. Yeah, I remember that. On the way to Brighton, I remember that. What's happening? How do we fix it? Which screen do we need to look at? Oh my god. Dragging service brake DMSI fault. How do we actually reset that error? Does anybody know? Anybody any idea how to reset that? If you get up on the chair, it'll be closer. True story, bro. Stop. Ensure that the necessary arrangements are in place for your personal safety before proceeding. It may be possible to continue service by ensuring the throttle brake lever is in the brake position. Rotate the reverser switch to the neutral position. Turn it to the forward position. If the dragging brake fault indicator lamp goes off on the left-hand cabin fault panel, then you can continue in service. Okay. Sure, the throttle brake lever is in the brake position. Well, that's on brake. Okay. Neko Lord DK, 12 months sub. Dude! 1 year. Thank you so much. Awesome support, dude. Thank you very much. Well, I fixed the train. Scumbag train. Must be a Renault. I didn't know Renault make trains. But if they did, this would be a Renault. Who said they were allowed to put train faults in this? Referick, hi Squirrel, I saw your DB train video on YouTube. I want to tell you that on the mainland of Europe, not the floaty bits called England, the signals can have dynamic speeds. That is why the limit drops suddenly at a signal. Also, Eisenbank Norton Punk the Unterschreiber is German for Switchman. See ya! Nice. Thank you, Mr. Referick. That is a long word. What is it with the Germans are just like putting a gigantic, like, a gigantic word that is actually pretty much 3 words stuck together? You do that a lot in German language. Let me get trucker. Alright, there we go. Oh, fun fact. Did you know there are stagecoach run trains? What does that mean? Well, I think I'm not going to be on time for the next one. What time are we due there? Go Litchfield down fast. Okay. Does that mean it wants me to go fast? Almighty Yunks. Is that a resub, Almighty Yunks? I recognise the name, dude. Sabrina Moofade! Welcome to the house. Thank you for subscribing. Can we give him a nutty welcome, guys? Let's notch it up a little bit. There are a lot of compound words in German. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think they did it so that nobody could pronounce them. $8 months. I knew that was a resub. I love your trains and videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Tubby. Mr. Coomdom, good evening, Paul. Just doing some reading on TS 2016. Ooh. On the official Engine Driver website, and I've discovered that you'll have to buy Train Sim 2016, and it's not even the UE4 version. Sad fate. What, really? What? They're actually going to charge for that? That's the first time they've ever done that. Can anybody else confirm that? They don't usually charge for the Train Sim upgrade. Right, I'm going to stay at 99. I'm not going over 100. When you go over 100, it randomly breaks. And I don't like it randomly breaking. Dub AUT! Do you remember the green bars on the German train? I do actually remember the green bars on the German train. It is Linienzugbeeinflussung, LZB, which is an autopilot for trains, which has to be engaged when over 160 kilometers an hour. In this mode, the signaling happens in the cap, rather than the siding signals. I think you mean cab. The bars show the distance to the next signal change. Ah! See, I should read the manual, seriously. I should read the manual more. Because it would have explained that. So when I was over 160, you get that. Is that what you're saying? Fine, okay. That makes sense. Right, so we have to buy the game. Is that what we're saying? Confirm new features. They aren't charging for the base game upgrade. Okay, so... somebody needs to find that out or not. They don't usually. Do you think you could build a PC for £500 which would run ETS2 well? No idea. No idea. I mean, just go on Tom's Hardware or something and ask that question. A Smith 501, welcome to the Net House. Thank you for subscribing. A Smith. Moonfade from Sabrina. Can we please give him a nutty welcome, guys? Thank you for supporting the channel, sir. Or ma'am, depending on which you are. It's kind of hard to tell. Over the internet. A. Smith, could be Alison Smith, could be Alan Smith, Adrian Smith. Who knows? There are other features that they're going to charge for. Ah. Have you tried the train horn? Yep. We tried that earlier. So it's not true they would like you to buy TS 16, but they will give you the upgrade for free. You won't get all the content. Okay. So they're going to give you the game for free. What about all your existing content? Did you try the windows? I didn't try the windows. They look pretty sealed up to me. They're not the kind of windows you can open. Oh, is that yellow signal? I think I saw a yellow signal coming. Maybe not. The in-game graphics look really smooth. Yeah, I think they've done a lot of work on performance lately. And also I've got a 980 Ti, so that probably helps. But yeah, I've noticed the frame rates. Like a couple of years ago, this game was pretty laggy in some areas, but now, I don't know, everything seems to be a lot slicker. I'd hate to work in that cab. You'd probably just get used to it. Go wide. Litchfield down fast. It wants me to go down fast, guys. Not just fast. Down fast. Been following a good while now, so I figured I'd subscribe. Thank you very much, Mr. A. Smith. Oh, A is Alex. Hey, I got it right then. That's all that matters. No current DLC will work for Steam Dovetail, but I'm not sure about Just Trains or Armstrong Powerhouse. They can't break your investment. Some people have invested like hundreds, if not thousands. Let's have a look at the animation on the wheels. Come on, train. There we go. That's a heck of a view, isn't it? Dream Trucker Paul, what is your opinion about Peugeot? Not a massive fan. Never owned one either. I have Peugeot 406 with 1.8 litres and 90 brake engine and I love it. Well, like, why are you asking my opinion then? It goes forwards and backwards, so that's enough for me. Does it go round corners? Oh, and it's got air conditioning. I think I'm not power hungry guy. I would agree with that. I would agree with that, sir. All DLC with work with 2016. I'd be amazed. The ULE4 will not support it. Oh my god. The manual for this DB sends are in English and well written and explain a lot about the ops. You get the LZB as soon as your train is allowed to go over 160 and the train regulates speed in this mode automatically. Ah, if you do not override it. And know enough facts about rail, which could be boring for others. Whatever floats your boat, WUT. Everybody's into different things. From here, it looks like we're about to hit that train. That's really scary. Oh, wow. I think my chat just broke, by the way. Yep. That's pretty scary. I got disconnected from Twitch chat, and it broke. It actually broke the chat. Oh, that's pretty bad, actually. That isn't going to come back without stopping the stream. That is really annoying. That's actually annoying. I've never known the chat to crash like that. I cannot fix that without stopping the stream. See, even if I do that, it's just going to go blank because it's not attached. It's not attached to that window. I might be able to fix it in a bit. Let me try in a minute. Yeah, both of my chat windows, like I've got one on my gaming rig and one on my stream rig, both of them disconnected instantly from Twitch chat. But the chatty one crashed. And because it crashed, OBS has lost its fix on it. I'll have to try and manually fix it. I'll have to reroute some power conduits in a minute. That sucks. Hey Paul, how's your day been? Not bad, been streaming most of it. Did Formula 1, then we played Guild of Dungeoneering, and now we're playing Train Sim. Can't grumble. Well, you found out there's an Unreal 4 engine in the current version will continue to exist and have no effects on existing collection whatsoever. For the foreseeable future, we will continue to develop more great content for you to enjoy in the existing train simulator. You've lost your on-screen chat. Oh, yes! So I missed it. Other streams, been a bit busy, but I'm here for this one. Not a problem, dude. Not a problem. When I stream in the day, I'm totally aware that a lot of people are at work and school and all the rest of it. I totally get that. Chat has gone on your screen. Has it, Joe? Oh, yes. Where's the station? I think we're passing... Oh, hang on, Stafford. 14.95 miles away. On-screen chat's gone. Has it, Chris? Poop on a stoop. Regarding my car, Ariel, it was the alternator. Ah, that would definitely screw your electrics. Anywho, I'm hungry again. What shall I eat now? I'm thinking pizza or Chinese. I'd go Chinese on that. Score it at 647. Put it into Google. Yeah, I'd go with Chinese. Forget the pizza. When will you try to fix it? When we stop at the station. I'm not going to faff around with it while I'm driving a train. Is anybody going to Gamescom? In Germany? I'll be at Gamescom if you're going to be there. I'll be saying hi to people on the Thursday if you're around. Nah, Chinese, man. Pizza will make you feel sleepy. Andrew, 75, 5 months. Dude, 1 more month for a half a year. That's awesome, sir. Hello, Mr. Firefighter. You like pudding with tang? Okay. So you like lemon zesty. I tell you what, who's it? Costa. Go to Costa to do like a tarty lemon cheesecake. Oh, it's really nice. The stream is laggy.
Smoking is prohibited on this service. This includes the toilets which are fitted with sensitive smoke alarms.
This includes... Smoking is prohibited on this service. This includes toilets which are fitted with sensitive smoke alarms. Fantastic. It's not laggy for me, and I've dropped 0 frames, so it's definitely not me at all, dude. Chat is empty. Thank you, Audi. I hadn't noticed. Starbucks. Nah. You see, the thing is about Starbucks, like, the coffee's okay, but Starbucks is only really good if you don't really like coffee that much. Like, Starbucks is... They make super milky coffee. So if you don't like a strong coffee, then you'll tend to like Starbucks. If you like the taste of coffee, you'll probably go to somewhere like Costa. Because they make much stronger flavoured coffees. Whereas Starbucks basically put about that much coffee in, and then about 4 litres of hot milk. So you kind of come away going, yeah, look at the size of my coffee. I've got 6 litres. And what you've actually got is hot milk with a coffee flavour to it. So I'm more of a fan of Costa myself. Applestan, you know what would be cool if they made the Nordlandsbanen, Northern Line. Hang on a sec. In Train Sim. Or a Norwegian train line in general. Actually, Applestan, you're quite right. Why don't they do that? Why have they never done that? That's really weird. Yeah, I like Nero as well. I do like Nero coffee. I would kind of go, like, Starbucks would be at the bottom end. Actually, no, that's not fair. Supermarket coffee would be... Supermarket cafeterias would be at the bottom. Then Starbucks, then Costa. Then I might go to, like, Nero or somewhere like that. But if you're ever in London... Okay, and this is probably never going to happen for you guys, but if you're ever in London, if you happen to find yourself in London, between Oxford Circus Station and Tottenham Court Road Station, okay, between those two, roughly, in one of the sites, it's near Oxford Circus actually, it's the next road along, is a New Zealand coffee bar. It's only small, but they make the best coffee. Uh-oh. Let's get some brakes on here. Oh, is that a freight train? Oh, hey, yeah, look at that. Let's keep braking. We've got to get down to 65. Yeah, if you don't like coffee, it doesn't matter. Pret a manger. I love Pret's food. I really do love Pret's food. But the coffee is, like, not that great. But the sandwiches are just absolutely superb. When are you going to stream Spin Tires? I'm not sure. I need to get some people together and stream some Spin Tires again. Okay, okay, I know there's a speed change, dude. Did you see that? I hit 65 as we passed the sign. That was like pro train driving right there. Andy M71, hi Paul, got home tonight to do the best letter ever from the taxman. A rebate of £2 grand? Nice, dude. Oh my life, I would love to get that kind of letter. Happy Dance, would you consider making a video on how to stream to Twitch? Blimey. Your tutorial videos are far easier to follow than others. I understand if you'd rather not, but thanks anyway. It's not that I don't want to, Andy. It's just like, tutorial videos take quite a lot of time. And like, if I made that tutorial video, I could probably have done about 5 gaming videos instead. And for that reason, I probably won't be doing it. Taylor's Coffee is quite nice, I agree with you. Do you like Greg's? They're okay. They're not bad. The coffee sucks, but... When will we see another farming sim stream? I don't know, maybe next week. What would you rather see, a farming sim or a spin tyres? Couldn't resist. I hate watching how-to videos that have like 10-minute intros and know what the concept is, that's why I'm here. Yeah. The trick is poop. The trick is to keep it compact. What do you think of homemade coffee? I love homemade coffee. Well, apart from the train fault, which has completely messed up my schedule, I was doing okay. Spin tyres. Farming sim, farming, spin tyres, farming sim. Okay. Glad I asked. That looks like 50-50 to me. I'm going to try and fix the chat shortly. I don't know if I can or not. Sunny Debts, one squirrel. I need to have an eye operation tomorrow. Oh no, I need some squirrel and nutty love to get me through next week and a half. Sunny Debts, best of luck with that eye operation, dude. I don't even like the thought of an eye operation. I really don't. But I wish you all very good for that. I hope you can still watch the stream. If not, you'll have to listen to it. Cherry you, why don't you send Scotty to the engine room to fix the chat? That's not a bad plan. If only I had a Scotty that could do that. Chatty crashed out, and now basically what happened was I got disconnected from chat, so Chatty crashed, and then OBS has lost its connection to the Chatty program, so I need to try and re-establish it. The only genuine way to fix it, I think, is to stop the stream, but I'm going to try in a minute when we get in. Hang on. Suzuki King. Aha. Suzuki King. Fan of motorbikes, possibly? Welcome to the house, Suzuki King. Thank you for subbing, dude. Sabrina welcomes you with a moo fade. Thanks for joining the Nut House. Guys, thanks for giving a nutty welcome. And thank you for supporting the channel. Aha, Stafford. Some of the British train cabs really are claustrophobic. They're not that bad. They're just like...
This is the limited stop service for crew.
Focused.
Calling at Stafford and crew only. The next stop is Stafford.
The next stop is Stafford.
Take all of your luggage and personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
We're almost there. The last delivery has all numbers. What does that mean? Wow, there's a lot of scenery here. So glad I jumped back in at that second. Would you ever put the webcam over the gameplay for stream overlay? Would you ever put the webcam over the gameplay for stream overlay? What does that mean? Oh, you mean like sit it on top? I've thought of having a different scene that has got me sat on top of the thing. I've not messed about with it yet, though. There's a lot of scenery here. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Edwin, a little conversation for not watching the public service announcements. Fair enough. I picked up something... Jeez. I picked up something somewhere about being able to sub with PayPal now. Any truth in that? In that case, it's about time I registered to Twitch. I think so, Edwin. Can anybody else confirm that? Can you sub with a PayPal account? I thought you could. Can anybody else confirm or deny that? Stafford University. That's where we are. Yes, you can, apparently. There you go. There you go, Edwin. You can indeed. Well done, you've completed successful. Another driver will take over. Okay, let's have a look how I did. Oh, I got a bronze. I got a bronze. The train failure absolutely nailed it. 300 time this, yeah. See, the train failure happened between there and there, didn't it? So I lost like a metric ton of points. Not bad. Okay. Right. Let's go back into here. What else was on that thing? Are they all variations on the same thing? Warm summer day, rugby proceed towards Stafford. Strike a chord, what's this one? John, an intermodal train from Felixstowe Port at Nuneaton travel over the Nuneaton chord and proceed along the West Coast Main Line towards Stafford. Stock move 1. Take a light engine to Stafford to collect some empty wagons bound for Rugby. Your loco is stabled at Rugley Power Station. Join an intermodal train from Felixstowe at Nuneaton. Felixstowe Port at Nuneaton. See you later, Suzuki King. Let's have a look at. Let me just have a quick look at this. See if it's what I think it is. I think it might be that train there. How do I PM you on Twitch? Just go to twitch.tv/inbox and then you'll see you're in basically an inbox and click on your outbox. Put my name into a message and send it. Don't forget subject raffle claim. The BR class 105. Please get the train moving. Proceed to the Nuneaton station where the line ahead clears. To avoid crossing the fast lines, will be routed over North Chord. Please observe the speed limit. Okay. Let's hope this train works with this thing. Oh God. Okay, why is it not moving? Why is it not moving? I'm clearly not doing something right. James Goddard, hey Paul, not been around much since recent weeks, hope you're doing well. Here's an official link explaining about Train Sim 2016 and having to pay. EngineDriver.com/article Top 10 2016 myths. Okay, thank you, James. I shall take a look later after the stream. Thank you very much. Is this train actually this slow? Now, there's something not right. There's some braking on here. See, when I zero throttle this. Let's try that. No, I don't think it's that. It's not the cars. Like I say, there's braking going on. Because I should be able to freewheel. Like if I zero the throttle now. I should just carry on rolling. I'm sure you can agree on that, yeah? Let's try this. Wow, that's quite a long consist, actually. Your wheel brakes are set to minus 100%, correct. Because when they were set to 0, I had braking action going on. I thought it was going to help me to learn to start train sim. I don't know how to start the train. I suck. Practice, dude. Read the manuals, that helps. I don't do that a lot. Okay, Nuneaton platform 7. I think we should stop here and get some passengers. Go via Hartsill down. Okay, that's fine. Look at the length of the train. It's actually massive, this train. I'm going to spin around and have a look at this thing. That is pretty hefty. Wow. Look at the size of this thing. It's massive. Stop there and get some snacks. Yeah, I could have stopped at the platform and grabbed a coffee, couldn't I? That sounds like an 80s car horn. Just sound a bit rubbish, doesn't it? Ah, he's a big boy. Some quite complicated track setup here. Look at this. Oh god. Oh man. That's the worst thing. Oh my god. Sightseeing. Scumbag game. Ninja, on this train you will need to increase or decrease the braking. Just look at the dial right of you, the big one. And also make sure the loco brakes on your left are off. Hope this helps. Thank you, Ninja. As you can see, it just went horribly wrong. I should learn to just save it at periodic points. Unbelievable. Scumbag lights. I'm looking at the scenery going, wow, look at all this track here. Jump back in. Emergency setting. Game fail. And then people say, you know, why do you keep sitting in the cab all the time? There's a moment you get out the cab, that happens. Right. Lights are on. Brakes are released. I sent you to email, didn't mean to, sorry, no problem. I'll just block you and hate you forever. No, I'll just delete one. It's fine. Apple Stan bought 2 copies of the West Coast Mainline Trent Valley DLC for you to give away in a giveaway. Oh, nice. Thank you, Apple Stan. Guys, can we get some GG in the chat for Apple Stan? Just bought 2 copies of this DLC to give away. How very, very kind of him. I was kind of hoping. Oh my god. Stop! Put all the levers forward. Stop. Stop, you stupid train. Why will you stop? Oh my god. Wow. This is the braking distance. Like, it's amazing. You thought it was hard to get going. You try stopping this thing. I just shoved every lever forward. Like, on the brakes and just nothing happening at all. It's going, yeah, whatever. Oh, dear. How many carriages? It's quite a lot. There's quite a lot. It is pretty long, this thing. The trains don't like you stopping. You're not kidding. I had every brake on then. I reckon the game doesn't really take this long to load. I reckon it does that to make you watch the ads. Okay, I might not even move in now. Right, let me just get used to this thing here. Right, that's the locomotive brake. Which is that dial there. So that's the locomotive brake pressure. Which one's this? Does that even move anything? Oh, that's that one that I can't see. That one. The PBL train brake. Okay, yeah. So that's the train brake. Train brake, locomotive brake. We got it. It's fine. It's stuff like that that makes me love this channel. I don't think you should ever take games too seriously, guys. I mean, the people who do are just, you know, they're missing out on the fun, aren't they? I'm going to wait for that train. You should make that a highlight. What? Stop! Stop! Hello, Paul, for Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Hello, though, Gravedigger. Okay, I'm easing forward because I know he's going to trip that light when he comes through. Okay, we've got to go. We have a go. Throttle up. So yeah, you want to know how big this train is? Look at that. That train's not even got there yet. That's the back of our train, and he's only just getting here. That's how massive this thing is. You never get there at this rate. I'm throttled up. What's wrong? I can't go any faster. Let's not worry about accelerating. Let's worry about stopping this thing. That's the real problem here. That's the real elephant in the room. At some point, it's going to ask me to stop this train. Do you know, I'd love to sit on here and just take a ride. You ever wanted to do that? You see these massive freight trains going past and have these flatbed trailers on the back. Have you ever wanted to just sort of sit on it and just take a nice ride? That'd be really cool. Let's try not going over 30, because if we go over 30, there's no way I'll stop. Right, if I can just grab a quick coffee on the way past, stick your hand out, it'd be great. Don't forget to stop for snacks. I'll tell you what, when we go over that bridge... Hey look, that's the train I was on. When we go over the bridge, there was some kind of request to stop at danger signal. What do you call that doofer thing that Mr. Squirrel is using? What? Do you mean this doofer thing? That's a brilliant phrase. I'm powering off because I'm a bit concerned here. I've got a feeling there might be a red signal coming up, you know. Oh god. Uh-oh. Hit all the brakes. Everything forward. Stop! Look, I'm on max brakes. There's nothing I can do but sit here now and hope we don't hit that red signal. Look at the speed he slows down. This is really scary. No, we're done for. There's no way this is going to stop. Oh my god. That is insane. Frosty Gamer, welcome to the house. Thank you for subscribing. Move fade! Welcome, Frosty Gamer. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that. Guys, please give Frosty Gamer nutty welcome. Thank you. I managed to stop. That's pretty scary. Genuinely didn't think that was going to happen. I'll tell you what, I'm going to F2 save that. I'm locking that in. Oh god, we're going backwards. Why am I going backwards? Stop! Are we waiting for him? Oh, I think we're waiting for that passenger train down there to clear the line. I assume this track's going to merge in down there. So one assumes that's what's going on. The slope fights back. Doesn't feel like we're on a slope. I guess we are. The thing is, I had full brakes on, so how is it actually going backwards? That's kind of weird. When you push the lever full, it only goes to 72% in the game. Now, if you push it all the way to... It goes to 70% because that's on CS, and then if you push it into EMG, emergency, it locks at 100. Ninja, you're actually not braking. You need to put the brake at 100%. Because that's the only way to increase the brake value. It's not like a variable. Thank you, Ninja. I think I got it now. I need to push that lever all the way across. Normally you don't, because on the rail controller, when you push that forward, there's like a notch. And it stops at the notch, and then you've got to push it into emergency, basically. Okay. We should be leaving in about 10 minutes' time. Blimey! On this train you need to brake, 100% brake, then the brakes will start to apply. To release the brake again, go to minus 100 and it will slowly release. Ah. I got you. I'll tell you where the back of the train is. The back of the train's here. Oh god, we've got wheel slip. Somebody hit the sand. Somebody hit the sand again. Oh, come on, stop losing so many points. I'm losing like 1 billion points to wheel slip. I put sand down. What do you want me to do? Put cement down as well? Wheel slip. It's pretty obvious what wheel slip means. Basically, you're putting so much power through, and you've got so much weight that the wheel starts to spin. Actually, we're going downhill here. That's got me worried. Oh, God. Because you know what's happening next, don't you? Okay, we're fine. Does anyone know a good game to play? I need something new. Yes. Guild of Dungeoneering. Oh wait, you can't play that till the 14th. Oh dear. I'm not even gonna get a bronze on this. There's not a chance. This train takes practice. There's the passenger line. That was so much easier. Look at this thing. It's a monster. I don't know. These passenger trains don't have to deal with wheel slip and braking distances of like continental lengths. Phil White subscribed for 2 months. Thank you, Phil. There's a lot of traffic on this map, actually. No, like, some scenarios, you'll be driving along and you don't see a train for absolutely ages. On this one, there's, like, passenger trains flying past, freight trains flying past. Squirrel, on Sunday night trekking, please drive a Renault. Nope. I have an interview next Thursday. What's that got to do with it? What's that got to do with anything? Hi Paul, we raid someone. I've never done raids. I stopped doing raids because they went wrong. Press space then B. What does that do? Payment since the payment process, waiting for confirmation. Why does it take so long when I subscribe? Usually it happens within a minute. Normally. Nice scenery though. Done a decent job on it. Do you play 8-ball pool? In real life, sometimes. Can we raid someone after the stream? I don't know, Wiser. Let me think about it. Because if we're going to raid people, I want to do it properly. Paul, I got you work on my ETS2 company and driving an Iveco. Ooh, timeliness bonus. Lol. In that case, can I lock that in? You got me driving an Iveco. Why have you done that? Green lights all the way. Beep the horn, please. Oh, God. Okay. Right, you ready for this? That's as exciting as it gets on this train. Actually, you could make it more exciting by doing something like this, couldn't you? Which is the trackside view? That one. Ardo92 sub for 5 months. Thank you, Ardo. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Doppler effect. Is the track speed really 75 down here? That's insane. Go via Tamworth down fast. Oh, we've been through there. Lower tone by pressing B. Oh, okay. Alright, wait a sec. Let's do this. You gotta love it. Oh god, there's a 60 mile an hour coming up. Let's throttle off. Hey Paul, just joined the stream. I was wondering where you're going to train controller, what you got it using now. Blah, blah. It's called the Railworks or something. I can't remember the name. And I think you can get it. Have a look on Excalibur Publishing. I think they were flogging them off for 150. This thing cost over 200 when I got it. So trust me, 150 is a pretty good price. Subscribe. How do I subscribe? Click on the subscribe button on the Twitch page. Okay, we've got 60-mile-an-hour limit coming up. Sad train is sad. When it's coming towards you, it's all happy. Because it's excited to see you. But when it's going away, it's sad. Listen. So when it's coming towards you, it's like... And when it's leaving, it's like, no! It just wants to be with you. What is a raid? Okay, a raid is when you're finishing up as a stream, you go and find somebody else's stream, and then you get your followers to jump into their stream and what they call raid it. So normally you go in there and you say something. You know, it could be anything. And then basically their view count spikes up. It's a common thing to do when you're trying to get somebody partnered. Because if they... Like, the way Twitch works is they look at your metrics to partner you, and if you want to get them partnered, you have to keep spiking their views, and you do that by raiding. The speeding, apparently. Not anymore. Scumbag game. I've lost 1,000,000 points to wheel slip. I'm not losing it to speeding as well. Do you think the sub price is too high or too low? I actually think that the sub price should be a minimum of $5, but give people the option to just add more if they want to. And I think anything that you add over $5, like all of it should go to the streamer. I think that would be a cracking idea. So, you know, basically Twitch takes their cut as normal, but then over $5, then everything just goes to the streamer. I think that'd be a really good thing to do. Good morning from Australia. Good morning, Fezza. Is it Saturday morning for you? Mr. Doppler would have been depressed when he invited the effect. Oh, I'm being overtaken by a passenger train! You scumbag! You butter scumbag. Oh, did you see that? You could see the sparks on the pantograph. Did you see that? That was awesome. Never seen that effect before. That was pretty cool. You should... Paul, should I get Arc, Rust, or Spin Tires? They're very different games. I would go Arc or Spin Tires. I wouldn't bother with Rust. It's full of hackers. Right. I'm going to have to start braking because we've got a double yellow light here. And we all know what that means. I need half a mile to brake. WT, I would love I could give more to one account because like that I have to register 4 accounts. Exactly, WT. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Frosty Gamer, getting a unique Twitch name was actually quite difficult. But now there's an actual Twitch name in the deliveries. Frosty __ gamer. Keep on the truck. Hey, pulling that freight, Edwin. Thank you, Edwin. Why am I not moving here? Wheel slip. Sand. Deploy sand. Deploy countermeasures. Is DayZ full of hackers? It used to be. I don't know anymore. I don't follow it. There you go. Keep knocking the camera. Oh my god, accelerating. I've got sand as well. Hang on. I pressed the sand button and it didn't work. I pressed the sand button on my controller and it clearly didn't deploy the stand. That's why I've been losing so many points. Paul, I have questions. Civ 5 or Skyrim? Blimey, dude. That, like, you can't get two different games. How can I tell you to make the choice between those two? Wait for it on a sale. They're pretty, like, cheap. I got, put it this way, I got Civ 5, all, like, including all the DLC from my G2A store, £8. So consider that. And Skyrim, you could probably do the same thing as well. Let's turn that off. You're out of sand. How do you know that? Where does it show you how much sand? Is that it? Is that my sand thingy? Scumbag game. Solitaire or Witcher 3? I was going to stream Civ 5 actually, until I decided to do Train Sim. Forza or Project Cars? That kind of depends on whether you've got an Xbox or PC. If you've got a PC, I'd say get Project Cars. If you've got an Xbox, get Forza. If you've got both, flip a coin. You got Skyrim Legendary, all DLC included for €4 on Steam. There you go. That is ridiculous. But then the game is like, what, 3 years old? 4 years old? It's getting on. You need to heavily mod it as well. Jaycon TK, half a year, dude. 6 month sub. Thank you so much, Jaycon. Does Steam having a game for Mac? Yeah. You can get Steam for Mac. As far as I know. You're just playing it badly anyway. The game isn't a person. So there. Says Green and Gamer. Project Cars at F1 2015. Oh, I would go Project Cars currently on that. Personally. Unless you're just massively an F1 nut. In which case, go F1. What's the best pre-built game on PC? What do you mean by pre-built game? I don't understand what that means. I like Asseto's driving experience, but I don't like the fact it's not very well polished at the front. Stream started 1 hour 40 because I had to stop it because of chatty. Do you see that girl on the platform? I was going to tutor her. That sounded like a James May quote. I don't know which quote you mean. How's the wife? I am currently wifeless until Sunday. She's gone and taken one of the daughters, right? So basically, like last summer, we went to Devon. Basically, our friends got... Well, it's more her friend than mine. They got married in Devon. And we went down to a Devon holiday. And we stayed on a holiday down there and went to their wedding. So it's exactly 1 year this weekend from their wedding anniversary. So... Oh man, are you kidding? Is that a yellow light? So basically, they've gone away for the weekend, and my wife has taken our daughter and babysitting their daughter while they go and enjoy their weekend. Which, you know, let's face it, it's basically a hanky-panky weekend, isn't it? There's just, you know, there's no other way of phrasing that. 1 year anniversary on your own. Yeah. Does that mean no tea on Sunday Night Trucking? I think she's back for Sunday. But it means I've got to fend for myself tomorrow's stream, guys. Hang on. Is that on green? Yeah, I've nobody to make me drinks and stuff. Ridiculous. Single yellow. We'll cruise. We shall cruise. I thought she divorced, but no, I was scared. Sorry, that what? As in when I said I've got no wife until Sunday. I thought you would be married for way longer. No, not me. What are you talking about? No, it's the friend's wedding anniversary, not ours. Just got home from work. Hello, S. Reeves. How you doing? Hang on, S. Reeves. I was streaming today during the day. You're supposed to be watching them. You're supposed to watch those streams during the day. How come you just got back? Oh god, I really hope I can stop on time. I've got full brakes. Emergency brake setting, I don't care. Oh, we're done. We're toast. We're toast. Scenario failure right there. God. Unbelievable. When did I save it? Resume. I'm having difficulty with this one. Game over, man. Game over. I was doing pretty well. This game is brutal. Just came back. Hello, everyone. Have I missed anything? Nothing at all, Towny boy. Get some butter for this toasted scenario. What does that mean? Single yellow means next signal is red. Dude. Okay, I'm not saying anything. What do you mean emergency brake setting? Not an emergency brake. Why is it saying emergency brake? I'm not on emergency brake. Wow, it just knocked me 20 points off for no reason. Any boat simulator? I don't really have a boat simulator game as such at the moment, apart from Transocean. That's not really a boat simulator. I was kind of thinking of trying Silent Hunter 3 at some point, but it seems like a fairly detailed game. Paul, it was funny and you know it. It's funny and you know it. My internet dropped this morning just as I started to watch your Formula 1 2015 stream. What are your thoughts on it? Graphics are good, but not great. I don't like the motion blur bits in it. It has good support for the G27. The force feedback's not fantastic, I don't think. You don't feel the car as much as you do in Project Cars. Had it crash once. The reviews on Steam are not good. To be honest, I think given that it's Formula 1, they could do a lot better. You know what's better than Boat Simulator? Goat Simulator. Silent Hunter would not be a good game to stream. Explain why, Nash. Or Ganache. Do we call you Nash or Ganache? Explain why. Keen Fenton, hey Sco, been watching you since 10 AM this morning. Enjoyed all of them. Nice, dude. Anyway, I just wondered, is there any way I can see your streams earlier in the year? No, you can't. Example, January, February. You can't. Actually, technically yes, practically no. Twitch keeps the streams from 2 months. I've got all the streams recorded on my hard drive. So I do technically have them, but they're not on Twitch for you to watch. Silent Hunter has time compression, so it'd be alright. Does Boat Sim support the G27? Uh-huh. Save. I like that saving is ultra quick though. That's nice. What does Boat Sim support the G27? I don't know. I don't know which... There isn't a Boat Sim that I know of. Are you going to do a BO3 campaign? BO3. Black Ops. You mean Black Ops? I don't even think I'll buy Black Ops from brutally honest. Do you have any plans to stream P3D at some point with Steve? I do have plans. I actually don't even know if Steve's got P3D yet. But I've not set up my 737 or anything yet, so I can't even... I've only got the light aircraft set up. I saw your P3D videos, YouTube videos. What option you use to buy it? What option? Pro, $200. European Ship Simulator. Yeah, I don't know if it's any good though. World of Subways. Nope, I've thrown it out the door, Andy. It crashes every time I play it. I can't be bothered with it anymore. Call of Duty has become the most stale gaming franchise. Yeah, but you could say that about World of Warcraft. That's been going 10 years. Both of them are making millions and millions and millions every year, so why would they stop doing it? You should make a YouTube channel and upload all your streams. I already have a YouTube channel, but I don't want to upload my streams. I like to keep my YouTube channel with nicely edited, pre-recorded content. That's what I like to do. Yeah, I don't like uploading Twitch streams. Heard about your motorcycle adventure in P3D. Do you still own a motorbike? Because I'd love to ride with you sometime. I do not. I sold my motorbike 5-6 years ago, probably, I think. Are you happy about your controller? Well, they've just updated the drivers for it, so that's nice. Right, we've got 2 yellow dots. Let's back off on the throttle. When you get back into World of Tanks, I'd like to. I like playing World of Tanks. You should try Just Train's U-Bahn add-on for TS 2015. I've already got it. Already got U-Bahn. In fact, I'm sure I made a video of it, didn't I? What do you think about Subways Volume 4? Haven't tried it, Pitbull, but a lot of people who have said the cab physics are rubbish. But I've not tried it myself. They were disappointed. Everybody expected it to be better than 3. But apparently it's not, so... Bit of a shame, really. If you create a second YouTube channel and start uploading that with the first stream, you get good internet occupation for your buck. Hehehe. I'm not sure I would, to be honest. The P3D videos are quite long. Well, the ones flying around the country are, yeah, totally. But, you know, other ones won't be. Do you think the G27 will become cheaper when the G29 is released? No. I honestly think they won't move the price. I think they'll phase it out. I don't think they'll move the price. Yes, I am going to RIA on the Saturday. Paul, would you play Ship Simulator Maritime Search and Rescue? Nope. Just because it has the word simulator in it doesn't mean to say I'll play it. There's a lot of rubbish simulators out there. I'm not braking, dude. I've still got 2 yellow dots. Look. I'm good. I've just throttled down. Martin Arrow, 8-month sub. Thank you so much, Martin. Saving it right there. 2 yellow dots. If I see a single yellow, I'm going to start braking again. Are you going to play Tea Party Simulator? Yeah, I would. Would you play any of the Total War games? I'm kind of considering it. I don't know much about the Total War games. But isn't a new one out called Attila or something? And I'm kind of thinking about it. I don't know. I might start playing Civ 5 again, see how that goes. And if I like Civ 5, possibly move on to a war sim. Why are you all saying break? Why are you screaming break? Dude, can you see the signal? It's got green on it. See? Ding. Paul, isn't it illegal to stream P3D lock-in? Marty website says so. Nope, that's a complete load of nonsense. Utter load of nonsense. It doesn't say that at all. You've misread it. And what actually I did, and Matt did, Berlin's did, is we wrote to Lockheed Martin and asked them if you can make videos and stream it, and they said absolutely. In fact, if you go on YouTube and Twitch, you'll find a whole lot of people already doing it. We don't care. They literally said, we don't care. So, Paul, great stream as always. Hope you finish the job without any problems. I shall try the Joel. Have a good evening. Rome 2 is better than Attila. Interesting. Why? Why is Total War Rome 2 better? Why does it say no support is offered when using mods in the spreadsheet, but there is support offered in your forum? That's not my support. I don't offer support, yeah? What I'm saying is, if you use a mod and it breaks your game, don't blame me. It's basically a disclaimer. But in the forums, people will reply to you and help you. That's not the same thing, though, is it? Right, 2 yellow dots and floating out again. 50-mile-an-hour speed limit coming. It could just be a warning for 50, to be honest. Have you ever smoked? Yes. When you go through that phase in your younger years, when you kind of go, oh, let's try that. And you don't like it, but your mates are doing it, so you carry on. And then as soon as they're not looking, you stop doing it, basically. What was your job before full-time broadcaster? IT consultant. Is prepared an upgrade to FSX? Depends on what you mean by... Depends on what you mean by an upgrade. It's like the code was branched much earlier on with FSX. The code branched off into P3D. So it's like an ancestor. They have a common ancestor of Microsoft Flight Simulator. But the one is not really an upgrade to the other as such, if that's what you mean. Right, I don't know where it is. Let's release the brakes. There you are, scumbag red light. That's the one that did me last time. Sniper Elite 3 a good game? It's alright. Yeah, well the thing is, Lape, I'm not using it for entertainment product, am I? Part of it is simulation and tutorial as well. Because if you notice, I sit there and show people how to fly. But trust me, Lape, if you want me to send you a screenshot of the email that we got back from Lockheed, I can do that, if you don't believe me. Do you really think I'd risk my YouTube channel on that kind of thing, in all honesty? That was the passenger train that trips the red light for me. At the end of the day, the reason Lockheed don't mind is because, quite simply, we're advertising the game for them, aren't we? We're causing sales of the simulator, so they don't care. They generally don't care. They just put that there so they could, if they wanted to. If they didn't like what somebody was doing with it, they could just DCMA it and say, nope, you can't do that. I don't know what Lake's problem is either. I don't get it. I don't know why he's got a bee in his bonnet. Can you do another mystery game like The Vanishing of Ethan Carter? I could do. Which news channel do you watch mostly? I don't tend to watch the news that much. Right, we've got yellow. We are go. Scumbag passenger train's gone. Throttle up, not too much, I don't want wheel slip. Well, that's the other thing. If you actually look how many P3D videos are on YouTube, there are absolutely hundreds, and not one of them has been taken down by Lockheed. Not a single one. How can you find this fun? You can't do ridiculous moves or anything like that. Why not play ETS2? Getbox, I like all kinds of simulators. They're all different. They all appeal to me in different ways. Paul, you haven't seen a long train. A friend of mine got stuck at railroad crossing for 30 minutes. How fast was it going? See you in a bit, Andy. That seems like a good place to hit that F2 key. If only Nintendo were Lockheed. I wouldn't be playing P3D if Nintendo were Lockheed. Did you ever try Grid 2? No. I did not. Two yellow lights up ahead now. I'll throttle out again. This is quite a tricky scenario, actually. 30 or 40. Okay. ATS comes out a month from now. Wow, Rageforge. I hope you enjoy playing it. I love the way you say that as a matter of fact. Let me guess. Did you find the date on Amazon website? Will you play GTA 5? Yep, I will. I like GTA 5. I'm going to go play Civ 5. Let's talk about this. Put me in the mood. I'll still be watching, just not in chat as much. No problem, A. Smith. SCS doesn't even know when ATS is coming out. Exactly. I think we've got a green. Let's throttle up again. Time limit bonus. Woo! Paul, how do I get in contact with you other than comments? Mailbox? You can email the mailbox. Lol Suckj, good day, Paul. A little while ago, you said you'd eventually do subscriber streams stroke flights in Flight Sim. Yeah, that'll be in P3D now. I know you switched to P3D, but for the people that can't afford it, no. I literally can't do that. No. FSX is gone for me. It's P3D all the way. I understand Lil Sockj, but at the end of the day, I need to make the best videos I can, and P3D lets me do that, and I cannot run P3D and FSX. Like, the hassle, you can't believe the hassle that causes. Not to mention the configuration. So yeah, unfortunately I can't do that. But you never know, I could end up getting into X-Plane at some point, and then we could do it in X-Plane instead. Because X-Plane's very affordable. I thought we had a double yellow then. It's on a different track. Oh, you know in Number 2 you can open the window? Wouldn't it be awesome if there was a mod for like in ETS2? No, it would just be awesome if you could do it in ETS2. It doesn't need to be a mod. Do you play City Skylines tomorrow? Yes, City Skylines tomorrow. Traffic++ has been fixed by the mod author, as has the acoustic sound mod. So I should be able to enable both again. Will you get Pavel on stream in the near future? Not necessarily in the near future. I would like to get him on the stream when ATS comes out, whenever that is. Scumbag! Scumbag passenger train! How dare you overtake me? coming up. Go via Armitage down slow, 9.3 miles, 9.5 miles. Is first-person camera view fixed? What, in this game? I am actually going to throttle up. I'm coming for you, pal. I'm coming for you. The eternal question of should I go P3D or FSX? Oh dear. It's like, you know, should you go Xbox or PS4? Should you go Android or iOS? You know, it just goes on and on. Go whatever with you feel comfortable with. Is it possible to fix save games ETS2 game not recognizing info? No idea. I don't know how to fix a save game. Class 66 has a top speed of 75. Does it say that anywhere? Yes, it does. Look. Number one. I'm in number one cab. Oh yeah, I'm in the best cab, guys. Number one cab. How many more games are you going to play? Just this tonight. Considering it's what, quarter to 11? Good night, Chris. Is P3D on Steam? No. You have to download it from Lockheed. Wow, that is some straight bit of track. Let's jump all the way back here. There you go. We can actually see the whole length of it now. It's so quiet back here. Look, if you want to know about the difference between P3D and FSX, go and find out on Google, on YouTube. There's loads and loads and loads of people explain the difference. As for when am I playing X game? I don't know. It's City Skylines tomorrow night, and then it's ETS2 on Sunday night. That's the current plan. I would love a flying game with modes like ETS2. Fly customers to earn money. Oh, you need oh, what's it called? Air Hauler. If you wait, like, pretty soon, Air Hauler 2's coming out. Air Hauler 1 was a little bit buggy. Well, the problem with Air Hauler is 32-bit process has only so much memory, and Air Hauler used to max it out. If you have a look at the website Air Hauler, you'll see it says Air Hauler 2 is out soon. And I'm hoping that's pretty good, but Air Hauler 2 would let you do that. It lets you fly around and do jobs, basically. Alright, we've got a single yellow. So I is braking, mate. That's braking. FS Economy, you could use that. You should stream Battletoads. I don't think we're going to stop at this rate. FS Passengers X is good for that. There you go. Where the heck is the light? I'm maxed out on brakes. Good evening, Christian. See, I think we're going to have to wait for this guy. This is the guy that shot past us earlier. And I reckon we're going to have to jump onto his track or something. It takes so long for this thing to start pulling. Mr. Rose 87, I worked on the railroad. The staff that switches wagons in the rail yard used to sit down and take a ride on the wagons. I'd love to do that. Tried it myself and it was kind of windy. I'd still love to do it. Good streamers always keep up the good work. Thank you, Mr. Rose. I'm glad somebody's done it, though. I know it'll be windy, but it'd just be brilliant. So LO2 has been coming for the last 6 months. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I reckon we're switching track. Aha! That scumbag passenger train has priority. Do you have your lights on the train? Yes. There and there. Oh, wheel slip. I'm sure we don't have any more sand left. Where's the, how much sand you've got left? Where's the indicator for that? Virgil Tracy 1 through 3, half a year subbing. Thank you so much, Virgil Tracy, for your support. Wow, I turned the sand off and instantly got wheel slip. There's so many points to that. Datadog AC, 19 months. Datadog dude, over 1.5 years he's been subbed to the channel. That is amazing. Thank you so much for your support. Can you find an online virtual airline company if you play serious enough? You can find. You'll be limited to what? Yeah. Squirrel Airlines. That's what you want. Sand doesn't run out. Somebody told me my sand had run out. I think they were lying. Alright, I've got a 50 limit coming. Oh no, I didn't notice we had a little light on the back. That's pretty cool. Just followed. Welcome Zondart. Zondertart. Zondertart? Zondertart. Yeah, apparently we do have a lamp on the back. I reckon we're changing lane here. What's the best brand of beans for beans on toast? I think, to be honest with you, I mean, I think Heinz beans are nice, but they're just stupidly priced. They're not like 4 times better than Tesco beans or Sainsbury's beans. Just don't buy the value ones. The value ones are disgusting. Just buy normal. Everyday beans is fine. In real life, the trains in the States go hundreds of miles without filling up on diesel or sand. They need to. I'd love to know how much sand they actually carry, though. Armitage down slow, 3.4 miles. You bought 5 games for less than $2. Did I ever tell you about that CD? Not CD. That tape I bought. When I used to have a ZX Spectrum, and I bought that cassette. I think I told you this. I bought a cassette from Boots. And it was £4.99. And the cassette said 50 great games on one 50 games. This is how it was phrased. 50 games on one great cassette. Okay? What it didn't say was 50 great games on one cassette. Because that would have been a lie. So yeah, it had 50 games. Only one of them was actually any good. How does the sand work? It drops the sand between the wheel and the track, which gives it traction. Can carry 40 cubic feet of sand. That's quite a bit of sand. The Class 66 has 8 boxes of 42.5 litres of sand. That's quite a bit of sand. Sand actually works, Jen. They use it IRL. It actually works. Finally in my room. Sir Lord Custard, are you enjoying your new room, sir? Is there winter in this game? Absolutely. If you go to my YouTube channel, the last video I put out was Somerset Sun, which is driving in a Somerset route to Minehead. The one before that was a German one. It was from Mannheim to Rugstier or something. And that was in the winter in the snow. So go and watch them. There's quite a few train sim videos on my channel. James Devale, 9 months sub, 3/4 of a year. Thank you, James. What controller is this? It's called a Railworks rail controller or something. I can't remember the exact name of it. Paul, I've watched hundreds of your videos. I was an electrician and you inspired me to become a lorry driver. Wow. I drove for store-bought for over a year before joining the army. I still watch your videos when I return home on leave. Nice, Nathan. Awesome, dude. Will there be something like trucking? If so, do ETS multiplayer? No, you know I've said I'm not going to do that. Did any of you guys actually watch Lyric play Euro Truck multiplayer last week? Did you watch him? He was doing his sub Sunday thing, and his subs told him to play Euro Truck multiplayer. Let's put it this way: after 40 minutes, he rage quit the game because he was in his truck and he was trying to reverse into a bay. And basically, because he was streaming it, he just had about 40 people there. And they all turned up tooting the horns and just getting in the way. He couldn't see what he was doing. He just quit the game. That is exactly why I don't stream multiplayer Euro Truck. Rail driver, that's what it's called, a rail driver. Sammy Gaming, 18 months, 1.5 years. Sammy Gaming, thank you so much for your support, dude. 1.5 years, incredible. I think we could go faster. Let's get it up towards that 75 limit. Hey Paul, the room is just great. There are monitors and wide internet. Nice. Nice. No, he said he enjoyed ETS2, but he rage quit out of it. Because what actually happened was, I watched it. He went, screw this. He quit the game and he went, oh, I really enjoyed ETS2. I really enjoyed that. But he rage quit out after 40 minutes. Now, he may have enjoyed the game, but he wasn't enjoying streaming the game. There's a difference. He was enjoying playing it, but he wasn't enjoying streaming it because he was getting Euro Truck stream sniped. That's what was happening. love your sim videos. You inspire me to get Train Sim, FSX, and ETS2. Nice. Karlsruhe, that's it. Still can't say it. Rail Driver 260 on Amazon. Go to Excalibur Publishing. Like I say, they were selling them at 150 this week. Do you think a second monitor is needed? For what? Is it needed for what? It's extremely useful, but it's never needed. You should get the Canadian Mountain Pass DLC. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the red light. I keep hitting save because I know there's going to be a scumbag red light coming any minute. Wow, imagine being that guy on the platform as we fly past. I've actually stood on a platform when one of these things comes past, and it just seems to go on forever. This guy here. You just stood there and it's like... and you get buffeted really badly. I just got a 4K monitor. I did better go for G27. 4K monitor, why? 4K can't even handle anything above 60 FPS. You're better off. If you want to do high res, the best thing you can do right now is go like for 120 Hz 1440p. That's just about the right pinnacle of bleeding edge right now. You can play games at high res, high frequency. You could watch YouTube videos 1440. Cards can handle it. Handle games in 1440. 4K takes so much power to process and so much bandwidth to download. It's just a bit too cutting edge right now. Okay, we're still on green. I was backing off because we were just hitting the 75 limit here. Do you have a green screen? No. No, I'm actually just sat in a train right now. That's what I do. I take all my computers down. I just basically take them down to the... I have a friend who's got a train. He owns a train, and he lets me just sit in there and stream. It's quite handy. Yeah. No, I don't need green screen. What do you need a green screen for? I mean, you might as well sit in the right scenario, I think. It kind of... You know, sat in a train cab like this actually gives you that... a better feeling of reality, doesn't it? It's like a bit closer. It's a better simulation experience, I find. That's why people build flight sim cockpits, so they can sit in one while they play. Oh, I just noticed the speed limit 90 and I thought, uh-oh, but I realised I was only doing 75. Yay! Time limit bonus for the win. Why are you sitting in the aisle? I just pulled up a chair and sat in the middle. I thought it'd be better, because, like, you need to put your equipment out, you need to spread out a little bit. You should go into one of the 737 sims with Matt Davis stream sometimes. Yeah, I'm going to do that at some point. I will return after my pot noodle. Said nobody ever in my stream, Nathan. Nobody's ever said that in my stream. I will return after my pot noodle. Not that I'm paranoid, but, you know. Wow, that's a good view. Oh, I only just got back in the cab for that. Right, what does it mean when it's flashing yellow, guys? 2 flashing yellows, what does that mean? As opposed to a steady flashing yellows. Got a single flashing. Right, full on reverses. Ooh, tunnel. I actually don't think we're going to stop on time. I'm slightly worried by this. I reckon the red light's at the end of this tunnel. It's like half a mile away here, look. Flashing yellow means slow down for a route change. All normal. Okay. Can't actually see what we're on yet. I had such a good turn of speed, and then when you brake, it's so hard to get the momentum back again. Dub AUT, 6 months. Thank you so much, Dub AUT. Thank you for your support, sir. Half a year. Half a year of loyalty. Paul, I love your videos, but Matt, nah, he seems too rude. Like when you mentioned your proposal of marriage, the P3D video seemed so rude about it. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Matt's a nice guy, but you have to understand him before you kind of get him, you know? Right, throttle up. I never took it in a negative way, put it that way. Oh god. I'm going to start watching the Discover videos, the only videos I haven't watched of yours. Cool. They're kind of scenery videos, effectively. Scenery and chatting. Rage Forge, just seriously, go away with that crap on my chat. Just like, nobody cares. Nobody cares about it. Right? It's like, it's been done. It's old school. Matt has a sense of a very dry humour. Yes, he does. He does. I'm going to throttle up and just kind of cruise. Cruise at a speed that I could stop if I saw a red light. I think that's the best thing. Do you watch Devil Dog? I actually play with Devil Dog. Yeah. We're actually looking at doing some stuff with him. I'm not sure what yet. I was going to play Ark with him, but I think we'll play something else instead. I played Heroes and Gentles with him. That was quite fun. I can't see what's going on yet, so I'm not sure what speed to go. Yeah, I'm going to be playing squad with him, that's for sure. Actually, I think on, is it this Tuesday? I think this Tuesday they're doing a public squad, like for anybody that's done early backer of squad, they're doing a big public thing. So yeah, I might try and play that with him. Try and get some good squad footage for a video. What happened to Corrales? Basically, well, nothing really. What happened to Corrales is he moved house. And it's effectively taken up most of his life. So all he's been doing is banging out his videos and moving his family to a different house. And that's taken up all of his time. And I think he's getting a new PC as well. Starstruck Chloe, 2 months. Thank you, Starstruck Chloe. Right, next signal's a third of a mile. Let's throttle up a bit here. Oh, he's cute. Oh, they've got a thingy, a trampoline in the back. Has a shed like mine. Been watching all your videos on YouTube for 2 years. Nice. Thank you, sir. I think it's safe to throttle up again. Because he mentioned you in one of his streams. Who did? Corrales? Yeah, we did some... Ouch. We did some Euro Truck Simulator videos, like ages ago? Start of the year? I can't remember. It was a while back. Yeah, he's a nice guy, Corrales. You should try arranging something in KSP with Scott Manley. You can't really play multiplayer. Well, you can play multiplayer of KSP with a mod that somebody wrote. But it's like, what can you do together in KSP? KSP is it's not easy to do stuff together, put it that way. Was it 9 months ago? Blimey. Right, try and get all that momentum back up again. Okay, 4.3 miles till we arrive. And that is the end of the journey, apparently. You can have a KSP race. Pick a planet and race to get there first. Are you Centennial supporter? Nah. I don't really support any rugby or football or anything like that. Scumbag passenger train again? I think we'll be ready to break soon. 3.69. Ding! Do it now! Of course I'll play Project Cars again. Guys, if you're not in the Steam group, please join the Steam group. Get notified when I go live. You're running 6 megabits on Steam downloading a game. Is that any good? 6 meg per second. 6 meg per second. 16 megabits per second. It's not bad, I'd say. You do the Miami route next. I don't think we're going to have time, to be honest. Right, we're coming to a 50 zone. Start hitting some brakes here. Right, we've hit the 50 zone. Let's get ready for the 30 zone. Yeah, can the mods run the Steam group command, please? It's been a nice sunny day in this game, I'll give you that. What was your upload and download? 8020. Rated at 8020, I get 7616, I think. FunkyPixie.com. That's definitely a resub. I remember doing Funky Pixie. Thank you for your support, Funky Pixie. Can we give a nutty welcome, guys? I'm cruising in at 30. Watching your stream, eating strawberries and whipped cream. Nice. I love it when people get to the weekend. I love the fact that everybody kind of kicks back, you know what I mean? They're like, they do all their favourite things at the weekend. It's like, oh, work's over, let's relax, put my feet up, let's have a beer, let's have my strawberries and cream, let's order a Chinese, do you know what I mean? That's what people do. It's funny. Look at all of these trains and look at this, there's a lot of stuff going on here. How long is the train? That big. Huge. Are we stopping here? Go via. Oh, we're not actually stopping here. That's the return service. Are you going to stream Minecraft? No plan at the moment. Actually, did you notice the time on the thing here is correct? Look. 14:02. Look, it's bang on. That digital display actually worked. Where the heck are we going? You're eating oven chips and pizza with a beer. 2 months sub, Funky Pixie. I knew that name. I remember saying it when he subbed. Oh, dude waiting in the sidings over there, look. Right, I think we've done the scenario. I'm going to lose a lot of points for wheel slip, but that'll be it. Kept the time schedule quite good, but just done a lot of wheel slipping. Mostly because it took me halfway to figure out that the sand button on this controller doesn't work, and you have to click that. Do you see that? It looks like, oh, it looks like the sand, it's not a toggle. You have to hold it down. How scumbag is that? I have to hold the sand button down. Right, okay, I get it now. You're drinking chocolate milk, nice. You're listening to my stream bed. What can you get from G2A? All kinds of stuff, dude. Rage Forge, you're very, very, very likely to get timed out spamming crap like that. Very likely. What does sand do? You can make castles out of it. It's quite good. Wet sand's better though. Use a bit of water. Are you planning to play police mods or something? Well done, your assistant will now take the controls. Alright, let's find out. How many billion points I lost? Oh, I got a silver. I'm actually chuffed about that. Look, wheel slip, wheel slip, wheel slip, wheel slip, wheel slip, wheel slip. Emergency brakes. That's pretty good. That was a long scenario. How long was that? What time did we... Look. 13:08. Arrived 14:02. That's not bad. Chuff for that. The Trent Valley done. Which one was that one? That was that one. Strike a chord. Strike a pose, that one. What time is it? 11:15. Oh. Right, I think we've got excuse me. We've got 2 copies of Trent Valley to give away, courtesy of Appleston. And I shall be back in about 18 hours' time, actually. So I wish you all a very, very splendid Friday evening. Don't get too drunk. Don't eat too much food. And I shall see you all on Saturday stream. City Skylines will continue tomorrow. We're going for 100k on City Skylines. Actually, we're going for 100k on this channel, aren't we? What are we on now? 91. Oh, still a way off yet. It's fine. So yeah, that's it from me. It's been a long old day. I'm pretty tired. I need to back up and chill out. But thank you all for being here. It's been wonderful. And I'll be back tomorrow. City Skylines. Yay! I'm going to upload a video tonight, so you should have a video out tomorrow as well, about 5 o'clock-ish, before the stream, hopefully. So, yeah. You missed the stream. Dude. Scania, I guarantee you, as I shut the stream down, somebody comes in and goes, oh, I just got here. Every time. Every time. Guys, can we please thank the mods? They've done a splendid job. They've been here modding all day, and they've done a fantastic job. Can we please give them a Squirrel yes, and if you're not a sub, then just a GG. Just to let them know what an awesome job they do. They've kept the chat clean all day long. Right, that's it from me. All the VODs from today's streams are on my Twitch page if you want to go and watch them. If you missed anything. If you want to know what Formula 1 2015 is like, then the VOD from this morning, you can go watch that. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Keep it nutty, and I shall see you tomorrow on the stream. Love you all. Good night.